What's up guys, it's Cody with 3D printing and technology. So for this episode I'm going to be assembling the OK2 from Thingiverse made by Untitled. So 3D printing the parts for it, but you also have to buy a $60 electronic kit off of Untitled, I think they pronounce it, their website. They're the ones who designed the keyboard. So I got the electronic box with me. So I'm going to go over what's inside of that first, and then go over the 3D print parts and start the assembly process. And hopefully be able to test the keyboard out once I get it done. Okay, so pardon the background noise. I was having a hard time finding a spot to film relatively quiet today. So hopefully this works out. But here's the electronic box that I got with it. So we'll open this up and see what's inside. So opening it up, got this empty box we set aside. So it looks like we got a sticker for it, and then a handwritten note from one of the employees at Untitled. So I'll read that right to her. Next, we have this piece of paper, which is the invoice. Set that aside. So it looks like this is the main bag for it. We have a picture of the keyboard on the outside, and it's a bunch of electronics. So open this bag up, we got a bunch of smaller bags. So the first bag is the PCB kit. Next bag is the PCB kit OK2 upgrade. And we got the so they all say PCB kits. So we got 4 bags, 5 bags, and what's like an instruction booklet. So here is the outside piece. It's just blank. Then we got the instruction booklet. We'll go over that as I'm assembling it. So that's pretty much it for the electronic box. So like I said, I'm gonna go over the 3D print parts now, and then we'll start following the instruction booklet along. Hopefully get assembled and playing by the end of the video. Okay, so the electronic kit you buy from Untitled comes with an instruction manual and electronic parts. Comes with all of this right here, and then this instruction manual. As you can tell, I've already set this piece up, but it comes with this and these screws. And here I have all the 3D print parts for it. The bottom piece here, the keys, knob, the keys, logo, speaker griddle, top piece, and these pieces I printed in a 0.2 with a 0.2 nozzle, so I can get the detail on it. And the rest of these are printed for a regular 0.4 nozzle, like on any 3D printer. Okay, so now I'm gonna lay out all the electronic parts. Have it set up on the filament making table, so I can lay them all out. Then later, I'm gonna move it to the printer table to solder them all together and start the assembly process. So now I have all 5 bags separated with all the parts right out. So I'm gonna sort the pieces and try to lay them out in the order they're supposed to go in, and then we'll start the assembly process. Okay, so now I'm gonna take some of these pieces and start attaching them together. I'm gonna use the pictures and the instruction manual. Think about that for now, and then I'll update you guys once I get done with that. I'm just gonna put them in place, not gonna solder or cut the routers or anything yet. So on some of these pieces, you have a number right here. You can't really see that on this part, but it has a corresponding position on the picture in the instruction manual. So just make sure to pay attention to that. So right now what I'm going to be doing is going through this instruction booklet, and it's going step by step of assembling it. When I get to electronics, I'll explain what I did and how I did it. So going through the instruction booklet, the first thing to assemble is the back hinges and front clasps. These pieces are right here. So in the booklet it says to thread filament through the hose. So it seems kind of strange, but we'll try it. By just not bending it up so it'll stay in place. Okay, so I put the top on and I put these pieces in place and used the filament. I just used a piece of scrap filament that I couldn't print with, and it seemed like it would stay in place. But now let's do the second one. So I'll put these, start them in. Then I'll push the filament through, bend the ends, and cut it with the power pliers. Okay, so now we're going to see if it works. Got both in place. So we're going to open. Pieces are staying in place. So yeah, I think it works. So next we're going to do the front clasps. So I think it says in the instructions, but I'm going to place the front clasp with this hollow piece putting inwards. So once you lift it, you have something to grab onto with your fingernail. So these pieces on, I'm still not sure how I feel about this. But I mean, they appear to work fine. So we'll leave it for now. So the next step is to put the OK symbol into here. It says there's a clasp you can print off for it, but I found that it seems to hold pretty well without it. And I printed this one, unlike the rest of the stuff that I printed in PLA. This is printed in PETG. So I open the case up on this one. You're gonna get this, turn it like that, and just press into it. And you should get something like this. And it stays pretty well, like I said. Now for the keyboard mount, it has these two pieces right here, the keys and the mounting bracket, I assume is what they call it. So now I assume it's going to go like this. Then you can put a screw and nut through each one of these. But first I'm going to get this mounted in here. Okay, so I'm assuming you just sit this piece right here. So I'll probably hot glue into it. And then you mount this piece right here with the screws and nuts. But it has these slots right here, I'm not sure what to put there yet. Okay, on this piece right here, I'm assuming this piece is going down here, then it's going to go like this. And then you should be able to press down and hit the button with it like that. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start all of these pieces through here, because I mounted the speaker first, which the instructions said not to do, but I did anyways. So now I'm going to go through and screw all these into place. Hopefully these are all the same size. And I've already disconnected one wire, so I'm going to have to restart that back together. So as you can tell, I've got the screws started in here. I'm going to get them started and put the nut on it loosely and go through all of them like that, and then come back and tighten it all up afterwards. So when you're doing the electronic pieces on this one, you gotta make sure you place these buttons like this, then skip a solder over it on each one you missed. But that's where all these go to. Then have this piece right here and these two pieces. This piece we made too much extra on it, so probably good idea just pressing get each other, then cut the wire, because it's a hard time getting that piece put in here. Right now I got the soldering iron heating up to get ready to fix this piece. But also I'm going to go back through and use a hot glue gun and just put a drop of glue in each one of these to make sure they stay in place from now on. So this piece has been re-soldered back onto here. And I've put a drop of glue on these two wires and these wires right here to keep them in place just in case. So now what I'm going to do is go back and finish putting these rest of the screws in and tighten them all up. I got all screwed in place, tightened up, soldered, glued. In case you're wondering about the screws, I've just been using any one. I'll try to pick a medium length one for this one. Something close to this size, not that size. But they all seem to work. So now what I'm going to do is place this down here. If you can hear that, it has some, you can creak a bit, so that's a pretty good intent. So it can creak a little bit, so that's a good sign. So what I'm going to do next is put a screw through each of these, then close the lid and test it, see if the lid fits, and if it does, I'll tighten the screws up and hot glue the pink bar here down on both sides. So I was having a hard time shutting because all this is still a mess, but it seems like it's going to work. So I'm going to go and screw these in place, tighten them up, and glue this piece in place. Okay, so I got all it screwed in place and I tested it out and it works. I'm not going to glue it in place, I don't think I really need to. Once I have the lid down, it should stay together. Now, the next step would be to tighten the PCB boards to their post right here. That's what I'm going to do first. I have a specific order they go in. So once I get all put together, I'll explain it to you. So I'm not really for sure yet. So now I've got this one mounted with one screw. Seems to fit like that. So next is to get this one with this one mounted. But these rails have came off, so I'm going to have to solder that back on. But while it's heating up, I'm going to go and mount the speaker on here so it doesn't wobble around anymore. So it's just 4 screws and a nut. So I got 2 boards down and 1 more to go. So almost done. So I think this last one may have to be skipped because this piece seems to be in the way. So what I'm going to do is just leave it, and then I'm going to connect all the other buttons and attach the keyboard back in. So what I'm going to do right now is bend this piece down so it fits better in here, because like kids, it's not reliable with the case. So now I'm going to get this screw and this tightener for it. So I was wondering what that was for. And then we're going to do the volume rocker thing, knob right here. The tension screw did not work, it popped out. So the next option I did was just put hot glue down the middle of the knob and just stick it on it. Alright, now that's working. So the last step is to get the battery situated and put the keys in. Okay, so it does take some work getting the keys and stuff all put into here. So you can tell it's probably not done right, but it appears to be working. So the last step is to turn it on. So the blue light came on. I changed the right side because when he sent with us was 1.5 volt or 2 volt light, and this is a bigger volt because the other one is just exploding. But that's why it's blue. Won't touch that key again. So that's it. I assembled OK2 synth from Thingiverse. Okay, so if you have any other ideas for a Thingiverse project, let me know. I've done the jet engine and the OK2. But that's gonna do it for today. If you like this episode or want to see the latest videos first, make sure you click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.